Hey there all, and I welcome you all to my channel once again. Yes, I know that it has been almost a year. Last time I remember, I think it was IPL final that I posted a video, and now within a few days, the T20 World Cup going to commence. So what has brought me up to make a video almost after 10 months? Yes, the T20 World Cup are going to start within a short span. So what I thought is to make a video like I did in the IPL final. I want to predict who is going to be the winner of this T20 World Cup. So without wasting a moment, I am going to break down that whether the current temperament of Team India is enough to lift the World Cup, or is there a lot of loopholes still left in Team India that is going to stop Team India from lifting the cup. In the recent few months, we have seen Team India playing T20 matches against a potentially very tough team like Australia, South Africa, and New Zealand. What I have seen through these months, that India had faced a tough challenge from Australia and South Africa, though not so tough competition from New Zealand, I can say that. As you can see, how India badly bashed these New Zealand bowlers. I mean, chasing down the total within just 10 over. So I consider New Zealand, especially the bowling unit of the New Zealand, to be very poor. As last time they faced, India faced New Zealand in the Champions Trophy final, and even though New Zealand batters have scored almost I think 250 plus, but what Rohit Sharma did to the bowlers of New Zealand means within 15 or 18 over the match was all the way, the momentum has shifted to India side, and there was no interest left in the match in the final of the Champions Trophy. There we can say, okay, it was an ODI game, Matt Henry was injured, whatever be the reason. And what happened in the Asia Cup T20 final, it was Pakistan playing with them third time in the same tournament, and as usual Pakistan bowlers do not stand anywhere near, means they don't stand anywhere in the competition with India. So coming back to the analysis of this T20 World Cup, see, so as usual in this T20 also, India has been placed in a very easy group, or you can say a very soft group, which they can easily crack down all the matches. See, in this video I don't want to break down each and every matches how it will happen, but I want to analyze historically about the matches that used to be played just before the World Cup was lined up, and what was the result just in the World Cup. Like in the 2023 World Cup 50 over, I'm talking about the ODI World Cup, Australia was clean swept just before the World Cup. What happened in the final? The same Australia was completely different in all aspects. So these theory, because India whitewashed Australia in their hometown, and the finale was also in India, so maybe a psychology that worked, that to take the match also lightly, but final has its own pressure. So was that the mindset that took over Indian player and caused them to lose the final? So same here. See, three nations, Australia, South Africa and New Zealand, India have played T20 matches with them, and in that, the latest one, it's just before World Cup is just about few days to start, and India is still whitewashing New Zealand in a very bad way possible, chasing 150 plus score in just 10 over. Is it showing the supremacy of Indian batters, or the mindset is shifting that we are the over dominating team when it comes to the home ground? So again, the same mindset, and the finale being played again the same venue or different venue means it is being played in India itself. So is it good that you are playing the trophy and showing your dominance in your home ground? Rather, India should have played these matches in New Zealand itself, Australia itself. Does India really need to practice in their home ground before the World Cup, or they are allowing these foreign nations to practice on their home ground? So for me, this World Cup finale can again be a challenge for India. There is a ad campaign going on. Rohit Sharma is the face of that ad campaign, that any nation has not won the World Cup twice, means consecutively twice. Any nation haven't won. Will India do this first time in the history. So no, from there only the idea came to me to make this video. And I think supposing the answer is being hidden in the question itself, that yes, India is not going to lift this World Cup. And it is, for me as an Indian, it is very sad to say this, but historically, you know, when a fixture is being placed, how the fixture works, the venue they decide, the three nations that India have played the recent matches, these have created a mental fatigue, I think. Or maybe from the semi-final of the World Cup, the TRP will only go high. The other matches, I think, of the World Cup is just going to be randomly telecasted on TV, but maybe they will not be able to catch that high TRP. One thing that I have observed from childhood, even you can see that whenever there is a World Cup scheduled and any matches that take place just before the World Cup is going to start, you will see that unexpected results start to come out. Like a new batter will start scoring 150, very high strike rate, with a very high strike rate, and trophies such as Champions Trophy, Asia Cup Trophy, they are being scheduled, and the winner there, you know, it is just placed to fit into your mind that yeah, this team is very strong, but that is the Asia. But what you realize that it is just Asia Cup, T20 Asia Cup. Means in Asia, I think if you leave India, then no other team has means any right competition that can stand with India. They all are like Menos team. Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. These teams have not developed themselves. They look like just an underdeveloped T20 team. And when such historic statistics come, when they are displayed on the screen, that see such a high strike rate. Means they are talking about Abhishek Sharma. He always looks like he's playing in a different parallel cricket universe. Means it doesn't seem to be playing on this pitch where other batters are playing. What happens is that your mind is being conditioned to believe that yeah, this is a batter, the entire team rely on him. That's why I waited for the fourth match of the New Zealand versus India. I want to see the result of it. And what happened? Abhishek Sharma was out. See, India couldn't chase 200. And I always say that there is semi-final or final is just one match. That one match can turn any way. But from last 20 years, if you see that things have been repeating quite oftenly. So with that only, my predictability meter says that India is not going to be lift up World Cup, because every time you have been doing same, every time it happened same way, same result. And this time when I saw the ad on TV that Rohit Sharma asking, will the history change itself, will the winner team again lift up World Cup in a subsequent year, so I think again it's a no. And if anything alters to my view, I will be very happy as an Indian to see my team lift World Cup. Okay, so that's all with the video. Whatever is your suggestion, you can drop in the comment box. See, my view is totally democratic. You can have your views, and if you have a different view than mine, please comment it down. I will be happy to read it, and I want to see most of my supporters supporting Team India. Okay, so I'll make another video when Team India reaches semi-final or final, or even after lifting World Cup. I'll try to post the video. So till then, goodbye and see you in the next video.